Ever get home from work? Tell yourself you'll do something productive. And then, boom, it's midnight and you've done nothing. Yeah, same. But what if I told you fixing this is easier than you think? I used to waste my evenings too. But after making just a few small changes, my nights became intentional, energizing, and actually enjoyable. Here are 8 things I did to stop wasting my evenings after work. So you can too. Here's the truth. If you have no plan for your evening, distractions will take over. I used to come home, sit down for just 5 minutes, and somehow end up in a YouTube rabbit hole. So I built a wind-down routine. Step 1. The moment I walk in, I do something small but structured, whether it's tidying up, preparing tea, or stretching. It signals to my brain that work mode is over. Step 2. I create a preset plan in advance. If I decide before work that I'll read for 30 minutes or go for a walk, I follow through instead of debating later. The key, make it automatic. No overthinking, no negotiation. Our biggest evening killer? Screens. I tell myself I was just relaxing, but then I'd scroll endlessly. So I made these changes. App lock trick. I set my phone to disable social media past 8 p.m. Want to unlock it? Gotta type out a reason why. Annoying enough that I just don't. 30-minute rule. No screens for the first and last 30 minutes at home. Instead, I replace it with something intentional. Journaling, stretching, or just sitting in silence. Tech-free zone. I designated one area, like my dining table, where no devices are allowed. It naturally creates off-screen moments. I realized my worst enemy was decision fatigue. So I made these mental shifts. The 5-minute start rule. Instead of saying, I need to work out, I say, I'll stretch for 5 minutes. Low pressure equals 0 resistance. And guess what? I usually keep going. Temptation bundling. I pair a must-do task with something fun. Want to read but always forget? I only drink my evening tea while reading. Now, it's a habit. Future me thinking. Before I waste time, I ask, will tomorrow me be happy I did this? The guilt trip works wonders. Evenings are prime time for overthinking. I used to dwell on work stress and replay awkward conversations in my head, but I replaced mindless overthinking with brain dumps. I write everything stressing me out before bed. It empties my mind, so I don't carry it into sleep. Intentional silence. 10 minutes of doing nothing. Just sitting, breathing, existing. Sounds weird, but it clears mental clutter. Evening gratitude. Before sleeping, I name one thing that went well that day. No matter how small, it rewires my brain to focus on progress. I realized I was spending too many evenings alone. Not because I wanted to, but because I defaulted to isolation. So I started micro-socializing. A quick call, a short coffee meetup, even chatting with a neighbor. Low effort, big impact. Planned social evenings. Instead of vague let's hang out plans, I schedule social time in advance, like a recurring Friday game night. Leaving voice notes feels way more personal than texting and helps me feel connected. Building habits is easier if you remove friction. Some tricks I used, the make it obvious method. I place my book on my pillow so I have to pick it up before sleeping. Boom. Instant reading habit. Reverse to-do list. Instead of listing what I need to do, I write what I already did. Seeing progress keeps motivation high. Habit stacking. Pair new habits with existing ones. I do squats while brushing my teeth. Multitasking done right. Evenings feel wasted when you're too tired to do anything. I optimized my energy by adjusting evening lighting. Bright lights keep your brain in work mode. I switched to dim, warm lighting to signal relax mode. Regulating caffeine. No caffeine past 2 p.m. Sounds simple, but it improved my energy way more than I expected. tuning into natural cycles. If I know I crash at 8 p.m., I don't fight it. I plan my important evening activities before then. No single trick fixed everything. It was stacking small wins that transformed my evenings. Start with one change. Don't overhaul everything. Pick one strategy and build from there. Track your evenings. I kept a simple, how did I use my evening? Log for a week. The patterns were eye-opening. Forgive bad evenings. Some nights will be unproductive. The key is not letting one bad evening turn into a habit. Evenings don't have to feel wasted. With just a few intentional changes, you can make your nights feel fulfilling instead of regrettable. Both you and I know that applying these techniques correctly takes time. So don't expect to do it from today to tomorrow. You have to train the brain little by little, so that over time it becomes something natural. Not forced. If I could do it, you can too. Start by applying only one of these tips and then move forward. Which of these strategies are you trying first? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.